Mm-hmm.
So it's been
Okay.
3 years I worked on Cognos.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Right. So we'll directly jump to the TM1. So you know, right? Cognos Tm1 is the ML app tool, pure ML app tool. So multi-dimensional whole app developing tool. It is a in-memory tool. It is a in-memory and ML app tool. TM1 means table manager. You know, these are all the things, I think. Okay. So if you TM1, if you learn the TM1, two types of jobs are available. You know, right, in the market. One is the IBM Cognos TM1 administrator and Cognos IBM Cognos Tm1 architect or developer. Okay, these two types of jobs are available. If you learn the Cognos Tm1, so these two types of jobs are available in the market. So in our course, we will be covered both the admin part and as well as developer part. Both are will be covered at the end of this course. So what is the admin? Installation and server creation. Both desktop and Windows. Both I will show you how to create the users, create the groups, right? Create the groups and add the users. Means security. That means security. Create the passwords and everything. How to create the passwords and everything. Next, deployments. How to deploy that one. Scheduling. How to schedule it and how to take the backup. And so almost so these are all the things I will be how to take the backup. These are all the things I will be covered in administration part. Okay. Next, in developer part, you know, right, how to create the dimension. So how to create the cubes, how to create the elements, and how to apply the business rules. What is the subset? What is the replication? What is the TI process? All the things one by one. So using the ODBC connection, how to connect it, and how to CSV file how to import it manually, how to create the dimension. Using the turbo integrator, how to create the dimension. With the example, everyday class is completed. I will give you the exercises. Reference document I will give you. So please follow that one. You can create it. So next class, if any queries is there, I'll take the remote. If any queries is there, I will take the remote control where you can stack it. I will explain. Okay. Each day by day classes we are providing the material. For example, day 1. So your class is completed. I will send the document. Immediate can practice. So this is the actually our session. Okay, session process. So now, just brief overview. What is the TM1? What are the things are there and everything? I'll give you the brief overview. So here, introduction of TM. So agenda of this. So now this demo. What is the introduction of TM1? Version history. What are the versions are came? What are the architecture is there? What are the components are there? What are the features and benefits? So these are all the things I will be covered in this demo session. If anything you are not understand, you can immediately ask the question. Okay, first introduction. So the Cognos Tm1, right? So Tm1 first in 1983, the Aplex company was introduced. The name was that time Aplex Tm1. Tm1 means table manager. This is purely ML app tool. MOLAP tool. Here later in 2007 this Cognos is acquired entire thing. So Plex Cognos is acquired, then entire thing is rebinded. The name was changed Cognos Tm1 in 2007. After IBM was acquired in 2008, so then the Cognos shape entire thing was changed. So then every year IBM was released the new versions. So each version they are giving the good component and so user flexibility. So then the Cognos Tm1 is the good market. Okay, that is the key. So this is the so history. This is the history. Any queries?
No, I'm good with, I mean, I'm aware of the basic,
Okay, fine.
about the basic knowledge of the TM1.
Okay.
What I'm looking for is the real time and especially the writing scripts, the TM1 scripts, rules, and as well as
Right. Each and every, yes, everything, cube building, how to use the script, how to use the turbo integrator, how to use the manual, everything, how to apply the rules. So rules and the script, everything is there. We have exercises here there. Okay, here. So 9th and 10th class. Dimension creation with the script, TA script. Okay, one class is there. And add business rules. Rules part 1. This is the part 1 and
by using the rules itself, you will build all the dimensions, or do you use any interface to build the dimensions?
so first
Like,
we are
we have the
building.
scripts, right? Prolog, epilogue, these scripts.
Right. We are using the script. I will give you the so 2 or 3 cubes how to build the using the script. So how to manually create that one, how to create the turbo integrator, each individual. First basic manual, next turbo integrator. Once we are good on that one, then I'll go to the script. How to build the cubes I will show one by one. Okay, all the things later. Next, how to apply the business rules. So this is the business rule part 1, first one I showed, right? This is the second one. How to use it and everything step by step with exercises are there. Each one is completed, one workshop is there. Each one is completed, one workshop. Each exercise, one workshop. We are giving the workshop. So you can practice it, everything is workshop, each and everything. At the end of this class, one workshop we are giving the, so each and everything. Okay, so then you can easily you can understand it. Okay, that is our aim in this course. Okay, so this is the TM1 is the pure MOLAP tool, right? So version,
Sorry,
yes, Navin, you have any questions? Yes.
Yes. What about the workflow? Are you like TM1 workflow and contributor?
Right, workflow and so that is the client components, right? How to open the so cubes in the so prospectus is there, right? And using the prospectus, you can open the cubes, how to use it and everything I'll show.
Okay. Yeah, I need
Okay.
to learn that one, like how to build workflows from scratch, and for the contributor also, like how the user can be using all this.
Right, each and everything. So we have sessions are there. Each session at the end of this course, you know all the things. You can handle the tool. Okay, that is our main aim. So first class is completed, we are immediately sending the material and everything. Okay, everyday exercises and everything. Okay, so now I'll go to the version history. Here, so I told you, right, the first Applex was introduced, right? The name was Applex Tm1. The version was 8.9. That is the non-Unicode. And so 2 versions Applex company was introduced, 8.9 and 9.0. These two are non-Unicode. After Cognos is acquired, right? So that one Unicode in 2007. What is the difference between the non-Unicode and Unicode? You have any idea, Naveen?
No.
So non-Unicode means you have built it. So non-Unicode, you cannot possible to migrate it. If, for example, you have built the 9.1, so 10 cubes. So later the new version came. Client is asking, please install Hari. So 9.1. So then you can rebuild the entire thing. So not possible to migrate it. So that is the drawback of Applex Tm1. That is the drawback of Applex Tm1. So then Cognos is there, right? Cognos acquired, then the entire thing was changed. That is the Unicode. Okay. So later IBM Cognos 9.4, IBM is acquired. They were released the so 9.4.1. So client aspect is very user flexible. So execute your workflow your is there. So you know the Excel sheet is how to use it, and easy user friendly is there. So add the columns or add the values and delete the values, and very user flexibility is there. That's why every year so IBM was introduced the new versions. Now current version is 10.2. We are providing the software 10.2. Okay. We are, so what is your operating system? Yours 32 or 64?
Mine was 64.
So 32 is the 64-bit we are giving. Yes, we have 64-bit only is there, and both are there. Yes. Both the versions we have. So 10.1 is the 32-bit is there. 10.2 is the 64-bit is there we have. Okay. So each one version every year. So IBM was introduced the new versions. Now 10.2 we are giving the software 10.2, that is the licensed version. So here I have take the remote control, I will install it in your machine. Okay, that is the actual process. So what is the TM1? So the TM1 is the client server client server interface. Client server interface. It is a purely MLAP tool. It is a in-memory tool. So here, so TM1, before TM1, what happened? So what is the TM1? TM1 main purpose: budgeting, planning, forecasting of financial, and each and every one cube we are using, you can multiple use. One cube is there. For example, so country and year wise revenue is there. You can year wise, quarter wise, month wise, day wise. You can four or five views are there. Next, country wise, city wise, revenue wise, country, cities, region wise. So these are all the things. One cube we can use it multiple use. Okay, that is the main purpose. Next one, Cognos Tm1 containing ETL job, modeling job, and reporting, and and this one planning. Cognos previously, before Cognos Tm1, so Cognos planning is there, but the performance problem is there. So performance issue is there. So then, so all the things, Cognos ETL job, modeling, reporting, and performance, Cognos planning. These are all are included one tool that is called Cognos Tm1. That is called Cognos Tm1. Tm1 support both the Unix and Windows operating system. Both the things it can be supported. Okay. So any queries in this? So far you have any queries, Nabil?
No queries.
Okay. If you any queries, immediately you can raise the question. Not a problem. Here, so this is the 1984 OLAP spreadsheet. They are created in the 1984. So this is the architecture. If you know the already you are working right. So this is the architecture. This is the client. This is the server. If you are creating any server, that server, if you are creating any server, that server is registered first admin server. It can be started admin server, then only this server you can able to work it. Otherwise, not possible. So admin server is the parent server. Admin server is the like a parent. So you can use it this one. Any server you are created, first it can be registered services in the admin server only. Okay. Any queries? No, right? So this is the client, server, and clients. So under down one more part, that is the database part. So this part is the admin, and this part is this one. Under down, this is the word. So database. Here you can use it any type of database, ODBC, SQL, ODBO, or SAP, or ASCII files, or anything. You can use it. First, turbo integrator. Main in Cognos Tm1. Why are popular? Through turbo integrator. If you turbo integrator is the heart of entire Tm1. If you know turbo integrator, no Tm1. Okay. So the turbo integrator is the ETL job. It is working like a ETL job. It will be connect to the any data source and import the data and give it to the him. And here you can create the dimension. Using that dimension, you can create the cubes. Using that cubes, you can apply the rules, subsets. So replication, all the things you can apply here. Okay, replication, calculation, and everything you can apply here. Then once how to see it, the TM1 prospect is server. So you can through Excel and web. How to use it, I will show you. Okay, so user can able to use it, that cubes in Excel format. So then Excel, you know, right, is very user friendly, right? You can modify it and you can. What is the difference between the TM1 cube and power play transformer cubes? You have any queries? You have anything you know?
No, I'm not aware.
So power play transformer cubes only read only. But in transformer cubes you can read and write. And one more thing, that is the performance, that this is the in-memory tool. Cognos Tm1 is the in-memory tool. If your memory is good, the performance is good, but that is not. And transformer cubes you can create, that is the power play transformer is the modeling tool. Once you have opened the tool, you need the Cognos Analysis Studio. But here all the things containing one tool. Okay, all the things, modeling, framework manager, modeling, ETL, and all the things, only one tool you can able to see it. Okay, that is the main advantage of this one. Anything else? Okay, this is the main difference, that one to this one. Any queries, Naveen?
No.
Clear, right?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yes. TM1 mainly used for budgeting, forecasting, planning, and analysis. These are the main. Okay, then architecture. This is the architecture. So first, these are all the data sources. This is the TA integrator. We are connected to this one. You can import the data and you can create the different types of cubes. A client can able to see it Excel or web or mobile or customize or anything. You can use it and you can able to see it.
And how do we decide like what are the dimensions that are to be created in the cube?
Sorry?
In the TM, how do you decide like what dimensions to be created in a cube?
Right, based on the requirement, right? They are giving the specification document, right? So their requirement and everything, they are clearly mentioned it. Using that one, you can create your dimensions and everything. What are the dimensions? What is the cube?
Follow the
Right. Right. Requirement document is there, right? So they are giving the cube. Under cube, what are the dimensions and everything, they are mentioned it. If you otherwise, not possible, right? So
yes.
everything they are maintained specification. You can see it and you can build it.
And one more thing, how do we decide like which to be used in the TA process, or we can define it by using the rules? How do we decide that? That is one more area which.
That is our. So if you are in team lead, you have to take the decision. Why? Because at the end of the day, you can satisfy the clients, right? That person hire authority, right? Otherwise, you are only developer. Then that is either your choice, or so we can both the team we can sit. So what is the best way? What is the best way? We can use it, choose it, and we can decide it. Okay.
So, and one more.
Yes.
Like, how is it different from normal database and SAP connector? If you use,
Sorry?
if they have like a SAP database,
Okay.
then and the second one is if they use like normal RDBMS, then how is it going to be
Okay.
different? Like, will there be any difference while implementing? I mean, the design is the TM1 structure.
No. Connection is you can connect it to anything is the similar only. The user IDs and password is the different. Remaining all the things are almost all the things are similar. So if you know one thing, one database how to connect it, remaining all the things are similar. Okay.
There won't be any difference, right?
Difference means so I will show you. I will go and I will show you. Okay.
Okay. No problem. Just
Yeah, sure, not a problem. Okay, this one is clear. Any in the architecture, is it clear? You have any queries? So if you are an architecture, right? So if you are an architect, your roles and responsibilities, these are all the things. Create a dimension, create cubes, create a subset, create attributes, replication, TA process, scheduling or chores, business rules, copying the data and metadata, drill through, data spreading, security. These are all the things. If your role is developer, architect, your role is, these are all the features you can create. That is your role. Okay. So turbo integrator. So if you are using the turbo integrator, you can use it to text extract, ODBC or ODBO, SAP. So these are all the things. If you can connect it as anything, you can use it anything. So you can use it and you can connect it and you can import the data and create the cubes. So these are all the client aspects, workflow, web, or you can use a client, can able to set anything. So we are giving the web and Excel how to open the how to use the client. I will show you. Okay, here modeling. So how to do the modeling. So how to apply the function, how to apply the DB function. These are all the things I will show you. So how to apply the rules, rule editor, how to open an advanced rule editor, how to apply these are all the things I will show you one by one. Calculations, any calculations, these are all the things. So if you are open that one, prospectives here, Excel format. So if you are not using the prospectives Tm1, this under Excel, Tm1 is not appear. If you are using the Tm1 prospectives, then only this Tm1 icon was here. Once you can click on this one, connect the server, and you can able to see the all the cubes. What are the cubes you want to require, you can able to see it. Okay, so you can open it. Yes.
Yeah. These things like the basic stuff I'm aware. But,
you are aware, right?
Yeah, I'm aware of all these things.
Okay.
What are the real challenges that we face in the TM1?
Sorry,
Real-time challenges that we face in the development. As a developer, like what kind of issues that we face in the day-to-day life? What is it?
Right. What kind of means sometimes the data, sometimes the data is there, right? Data types, you are using the input other, so data is there, right? At that time you are not properly you are using, it is throwing an error. So and variable creation, you are creating the variable. Sometimes you are applying the script. That time, so you can properly apply the script. These are all the things. So these areas only. So in the turbo integrator only, main problem is came. Remaining all the things are similar. All the things are right.
TM1 revolves around scripts and rules. That's it.
Correct.
If you are good with those two things, then TM1 is like a piece of cake.
Right. So that is correct only. So main thing, the turbo integrator under advanced tab is the right prolog, epilogue. That one we are creating the maps, mapping, variable creation. That one only difficult. If you know that one, so you know the 2 or 3 example each one, then you can confident. Once you got the confidence, any real time work also we can do it your end, not depending to the others. We are giving the at least for each one we are giving the 2 examples, at least 2 examples with exercises. If exercise 2 I will show you, 1 in workshop is there, that is you are creating. So 3, each one 3, then easily you can handle it. Okay. So in the term, so server prospectus, these are all the things are there, right? If you connect to any server, so these are all the components are there. I will show you. You know, right? So application, cubes, and dimension, duplication, process, source. These are all the things. You know, right? These are all the things. What is the cube? Cube is a collection of dimension. Dimension. What is the dimension? Dimension is a collection of hierarchies or elements. What is the replication? Replication means to deploy one server to another server, we'll go to the replication. Next, what is the process? You know, right? So process is the turbo integrator. Using that one, you can create the process. Next, what is the chores? Right? This is chores is a to create a scheduling. So particular time, particular date, I want to date up.